Okay, here we are back at our 1936 Master Deluxe, all original, 50,000 miles, 6-cylinder. We tuned her up, put points, plugs, got her running really sweet. However, when I checked the compression, there's 2 cylinders that were really low, and we determined that it was the valves, not the rings, that were the problem. And I pulled the head off on Sunday. There's the block there. Everything looks really good. The cylinders are all really nice. But these two were the ones that were low on compression, and also they were wet with antifreeze. We saw when it was running, when we first tuned her up and I was going to adjust the valves, I saw that there was water in the oil up on top of the head. And so figured we better pull the head, and we did. And here it is. Here are the valves. And it was number 2 and number 5 cylinder that were bad. And the exhaust valves, which is usually the problem. This one I cleaned up a little bit. And you can see that it's not nice. It doesn't have a nice shiny ring. Like, here's the intake. You see this shiny ring there, where it's been riding on the valve seat itself and holding the compression in, and the combustion gases and the compressed air. So when it's not sealing, you're getting a lot of that compressed gases going back out of the exhaust instead of staying in there and becoming combustion gases. So we pull them out, pull the valves out. And here's the seats. This is, I cleaned up, scraped it up a little bit. This is number 5 cylinder that was really low. You can see the seat here. It's just all full of carbon, and there's a lot of rust here in the combustion chamber. And you compare it to like here's an intake seat. See, it's all shiny. Here's the other exhaust seat. This is number 6 cylinder. The exhaust seat's nice and shiny, where the valve seat rather, valve's been riding on there and holding in the gases, sealing in the gases. This one here is really bad. Hasn't been doing squat. Here's number 2 cylinder, same thing. It's just stopped and holding in the gases. So we're going to send it in tomorrow. Actually, we're going to head down to the big city tomorrow, down to Duluth, about 120 miles down the road, and drop it off, have them resurface the head. 'Cause I'm suspecting that part of the reason that we're getting antifreeze in this cylinder and this cylinder is from either a warped head or the bad head gasket. And I don't know the history of this car, but judging by the gaskets I found in the trunk, somebody had replaced the head gasket not too long ago. But seeing as how the water antifreeze is still getting in there, that I'm thinking they didn't check the head for it being warped. Anyway, so we'll get the head back with new guides put in it, hardened steel exhaust seats, so we can run unleaded gasoline, premium unleaded gasoline in here instead of having to use lead additive. And it'll come back all shiny and looking like new. We'll put her on the car, adjust the valves up, get her back on the road. The next video will show us installing it, and then after that we'll adjust the valves on her and then do the fire up. There you go. Till next time.